In other news this evening, CMPD making an arrest in connection to a shooting that killed a man Monday night in the University City area. Jamal Dean was arrested today and now faces charges including murder and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Neighbors living where the homicide happened tell us they want to leave their apartment complex as soon as they can. WCNC Charlotte's Jane Monreal live in the studio. Jane, residents are telling you if they tried to leave, they'd be penalized?
That's right. The family I spoke to, Colin, says that they're trying to buy a house soon, so they don't want to risk getting a negative mark on their credit by breaking the lease. The family moved into the MAA Legacy Park Apartments about 3 years ago. And with 3 months left, they say after Monday night's incident, that's 3 months too long.
Within a week apart.
A hallway inside the Wallace's home is a place of pride and joy. Their son, DJ, throughout his 5 young years of life. And it could have come to an end in an instant on Monday night after Rita Wallace heard an argument outside her front door.
And then I heard a tussle, and I heard my neighbor, and I don't know my neighbor, he's begging, pleading for his life, asking the person to not kill him. And then all of a sudden, I heard shots. And my son, who's on the spectrum, when I screamed his name, he didn't respond. And I jumped over the coffee table to get him and just hurried up and tried to get as close to the floor on top of him until the bullets stopped flying.
Now they want out of their lease. Charlotte attorney Gary Monty says the law is on their side with the North Carolina Residential Rental Agreements Act.
So the landlord has a duty to keep the premises safe. And if there's violence or gunfire, they have to take action to remedy that situation, particularly if it's in an ongoing type of situation. And if they don't, they can have liability for that for sure.
But to see their day in court would take time, likely more than the 3 months left on the lease.
Because we don't feel safe here at all.
She says the apartment manager is offering to allow them to transfer to another unit or complex.
But we were held to the lease. And if we felt the need that we needed to break it, then we, pretty much do what you got to do. But you were still going to pursue you legally if you break the lease, which could put us in financial ruins if we do that.
Well, she says paying out the remainder of that lease would cost around $6,000. And on a one-income household, they can't afford it. The front office at the apartment complex says they have no comment. I did also reach out to their corporate office, and I'm waiting to hear back. Live in studio, Jane Monreal, WCNC Charlotte.